Have you ever wondered why, even when trying to live a healthy lifestyle, some people still get sick more often, and without any clear explanation? What if I told you that the cause could be hiding in the very first hours of your day? Yes, there are morning habits that most people repeat without realizing, routines that seem harmless, but over time, silently erode your health. In this video, we're going to reveal the 3 morning habits directly linked to inflammation, hormonal imbalance, and even chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension. And the scariest part, you might be doing all of them without even knowing it. Stick with me until the end. Because the third habit is so common, it is practically a ritual for millions of people, and it might be the most dangerous of them all. Right after waking up, most people go into autopilot. They follow the same routine every morning, believing it's just another ordinary day. But this is where the danger begins. The human body is a highly sensitive machine, and those first minutes of your morning set the tone for how your entire system will operate throughout the day. Ignoring this is like programming a computer with faulty code. It might work for a while, but sooner or later, it begins to crash. Our goal today is to open your eyes and show you how small, repetitive actions done unconsciously may be laying the perfect foundation for disease to develop slowly until it's too late. So pay close attention, because the information you're about to hear could transform your health forever. The first hidden danger: skipping breakfast. That's right. The idea that I'm not hungry in the morning, I'll just grab a coffee, might be sabotaging your metabolism completely. When you wake up, your body is coming out of a long fast. It needs fuel to reboot critical systems like energy production, hormone regulation, and immune support. Skipping this window forces your body to function without essential nutrients, raising cortisol levels, your stress hormone, that not only triggers inflammation, but also creates a domino effect that disrupts your appetite, promotes abdominal fat accumulation, and can lead to insulin resistance. One of the earliest warning signs of type 2 diabetes, and don't think black coffee makes it better. In fact, drinking coffee on an empty stomach can make things worse, irritating the stomach lining, increasing acidity, and over time causing issues like heartburn, acid reflux, and even gastritis. Coffee also spikes adrenaline, sending your body into fight or flight mode first thing in the morning, even when there is no real threat. The result: a more stressed, inflamed body with a weakened immune system. If you thought skipping breakfast was a healthy shortcut, it's time to rethink that strategy. And before we go on, leave a comment below. Do you usually eat first thing in the morning, or are you skipping breakfast too? The second habit is just as common and just as damaging: starting your day glued to your phone. It's an almost universal scene. People wake up, still in bed, and they're already scrolling through Instagram, replying to messages, or watching videos. Seems harmless, right? But this one action deeply disrupts your brain's emotional and neurological balance. When you wake up, your brain is transitioning between theta and alpha waves, the perfect state for memory processing and even mental reprogramming. Flooding it with social media, breaking news, and notification overload short circuits that process spiking stress and anxiety levels right from the start. This early hit of dopamine and cortisol messes with your ability to focus, your emotional regulation, and your overall mood. Studies show that people who begin their day on their phones are more prone to anxiety, have lower productivity, and even sleep worse at night. And the physical damage, tech neck, spinal tension, and poor posture are just the beginning. Your body wasn't designed to wake up under a blast of blue light and emotional overload. That's why experts now recommend keeping your first hour screen-free. Use that time to hydrate, stretch, breathe, and gently prepare your mind and body for the day. It may sound simple, but it can literally transform your long-term well-being. And now we come to the third habit, the one that is most widely accepted and yet most dangerous. Taking a hot shower first thing in the morning sounds relaxing, right? But here's the truth. Hot showers in the early hours can disrupt essential body processes. They cause your blood vessels to dilate too quickly, which can lead to dizziness, fatigue, and even low blood pressure episodes. They also interfere with your body's natural cortisol rhythm, which should rise gradually in the morning to give you energy and mental clarity. Without this spike, you feel slower, foggier, and less motivated throughout the day. Another concern is how hot water affects your immunity. Morning exposure to very hot water strips your skin of its natural protective layer, making it dry, sensitive, and more prone to infection. On top of that, the body's sudden drop in temperature after leaving a hot shower can trigger chills and disrupt your internal thermal balance, especially dangerous on cold days or for people with weakened immunity. That's why longevity experts recommend warm or even cold morning showers. They stimulate circulation, boost mood, increase endorphins, and strengthen your immune system. Yes, it's uncomfortable at first, but the results speak for themselves in just a few days. Now that you know the 3 morning habits silently harming your health, it's time to reflect. How many of these are part of your daily routine? How many times have you woken up, skipped breakfast, reached for your phone, and jumped into a hot shower, thinking you were simply starting the day right? The truth is, chronic illness rarely begins with one big event. It builds brick by brick, habit by habit, often masked as convenience or routine. And the worst part, no one talks about it, not because they don't know, but because these habits have been normalized. But you're different. You made it this far. You're willing to change, and that's what separates people who stay stuck from those who heal and grow. If you want more energy, better focus, stronger immunity, and a longer, healthier life, it all starts with your mornings. Small changes, done consistently, have the power to rewire how your body reacts to stress, food, aging, and disease. So now I want to hear from you. Which of these habits surprised you the most? And which one will you start changing tomorrow morning? Drop your thoughts in the comments. It helps others going through the same thing. And if you found this video valuable, share it with someone you care about. That one small action might just protect their health more than you realize. And don't forget, if you want to keep learning how to take control of your body and mind with real science, real solutions, and real results, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and be part of this movement for better health. Your mornings matter. Your habits matter. And your life, it matters more than you think.